Kia ora everyone, Lewis here with a wee severe weather update for the intense weather that is occurring today. We do have this very fast moving front in the South Island, has moved up through Canterbury. It's brought large gusts to those exposed areas along that eastern coast, and it is going to continue to move northwards through this afternoon and evening. Estimated arrival time for Wellington is around that 3:30 p.m. time, so hopefully it'll be just after school pickup, but that might just depend on how quickly it moves through this afternoon. So it is really going to be zooming up that Kaikoura coast and moving onto the North Island before it continues to drift northwards. It does bring some intense rain with it. That temperature is definitely going to drop off. There might even be some hail. It's also bringing risk of some thunderstorms as well. So there are a few severe thunderstorm watches in force, which I'll go through shortly. But here we can see this is the main area that looks to be affected as that front moves northwards. So we're just going to zoom in here and look at the wind as that tracks up, gets through Wellington around that 3 to 4 o'clock time, and then continues to move up the east coast as that southerly pushes by. So the first severe thunderstorm watch is covering this area here, and that does run through until 7 p.m. tonight. So that main risk is definitely going to be when that southerly comes through. You will notice the very strong wind change, and then after that things will begin to ease off a little bit and that risk of thunderstorms will definitely diminish. So that 7 o'clock is really just going to cover that end time of when that southerly has made it up to that most northern area. It is going to be bringing that risk of gusts getting up to around that 130 km/h mark. So we are talking about then damaging winds with that intense or the potential for intense rain as that thunderstorm comes through. Also some hail potentially as well. And we're just going to move up the coast here. So just this little area around Mahia Peninsula, covering between 5 p.m. and just coming up to midnight today. It is for the similar thing, that wind gust potential getting up to 130 km/h as that front moves by. So something to definitely be aware of. As with severe thunderstorm watches always, it's once we've actually identified that the severe thunderstorm is occurring, that's when a severe thunderstorm warning would be issued. And moving on to the wind. So the Kaikoura coast area here, between 1 and 4 p.m, there is that potential that gusts could get up to 130 km/h. So we are talking about that potential for damage to trees, power lines, and really just anything that's unsecured. We do often see trampolines ending up in neighbours' gardens. We don't want to see that at this time. And so in Wellington, around the coastal Wairarapa area, between 3 and 6 p.m, there is that potential for gusts to reach around 120 km/h as that front moves through. And this area under strong wind watch currently. So it is mainly going to be for the westerly winds before that front arrives, but this coastline will be covered as well with that potential for southerly winds being quite blustery as we move up to that 7 p.m. time tonight. So that's all in terms of the severe weather. I do just have the mean sea level pressure fading out as we move into Tuesday. We see high pressure moving in across the shore. So very unsettled start today, being Monday. As we move into Tuesday, the weather will be a lot more on the settled side. That's all from me. For more information, head to metservice.com.